this round, and Fitzroy versus North Melbourne is next on our special split round edition of Sevens Big League. And coming up later in the show, Carlton tackle Footscray head-on at VFL Park.
And right now, let's go to Sandy Roberts for On This Round.
Thank you, Peter, and good evening, everyone. Midway through the 84 season, let's just reflect for a moment on this round on days gone by in VFL football. Peter Hudson and St Kilda's Bob Murray had some of the memorable duels of the 60s and early 70s. On this round in 1968, St Kilda won by 10 points, and Huddo took the honours, though, for the Hawks with 6 goals. 10 years later, he was still on target. When Victoria beat Tasmania in 1978, they couldn't stop the portly Hudson. He kicked 7 of a career total that topped the 2,000 mark. Meanwhile, that day Victoria beat Western Australia, making up for the caning they received in the State of Origin match the previous October. Robbie Flower was best of field. In 1981, Kevin Bartlett played his 350th VFL game for the Tigers against Melbourne, and the end of his career was still nowhere in sight. Teammate Michael Roach reached a milestone too when he brought up his 50th goal for the year with 5 against the Demons. In 1982, the big news was the sacking of Collingwood's Tom Hafey. His deputy, Mick Irwin, took the reins and guided the Magpies to a 6-goal win over St Kilda. On the same day, dual Brownlow medalist Keith Gregg was reported for striking Carlton's Mike Fitzpatrick. The charge was not sustained. And at the MCG, the lead changed 15 times in the game between the Tigers and the Swans. But inaccuracy in the form of 4 goals 9 in the last term cost South the game by 1 solitary point. In a fiery encounter last year between the Bombers and the Blues, Justin Madden was suspended for 3 weeks for striking rugged Ronnie Andrews. Roger Merritt was rubbed out for 2 weeks, and Merv Neagle was not guilty in one of the toughest games of the year. Well, that's it. Some of the great action of days gone by on this round. Back now to today's action. Here's Peter.
Thank you, Sandy.